Nigeria is a great country blessed with abundant natural and human resources. These resources, if properly harnessed, should make the country greater and stronger than it is today. Corruption is one of the major reasons why we still notice setbacks in many areas of the country's economic life. Let us join hands to say no to corruption for a greater and a better Nigeria. Hello and welcome to the program, The Eagle. My name is Aisha Gambari. Thank you for joining us on another edition of the program. Remember, this program is packaged by the Public Affairs Department of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. And on the program today, Acting Chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Ibrahim Magu, has described the recent arrest of an alleged internet fraudster, Ismail Mustafa, also known as Momfa, and his Lebanese accomplice, Hamza Kode, as a landmark achievement in the sustained fight against internet-related frauds and money laundering in Nigeria. We will also bring you stories from our court segment as the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, the Ibadan Zonal Office arraigns a fake native doctor. And also today we'll bring you a special report on the Enugu Zonal Office of the EFCC. Please stay with us. Details of all this will come your way right after this time. Don't go away.
Imagine a society where everything works. Durable road networks, stable electricity supply, portable water, well-equipped and functional healthcare facilities, quality education for all, affordable housing schemes, social security benefits, job creation, and a lot more that makes life comfortable to live. That is an ideal society. We can only achieve these if we all play our part. Say no to corruption to enjoy these benefits. Kill corruption to save Nigeria. This message is from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC.
We begin today with the report as the acting chairman of the EFCC, Ibrahim Magu, has described the recent arrest of an alleged internet fraudster, Ismail Mustafa, also known as Momfa, and his Lebanese accomplice, Hamza Kode, as a landmark achievement in the sustained fight against internet-related frauds and money laundering in the country. This was disclosed during separate media briefings organized by the Commission in Lagos and Abuja. Martha Eche has details. Please stay tuned.
Speaking during the interactive session with stakeholders at the Lagos Zonal Office of the Commission, Magu said the arrest of Momfa and Hamza by operatives of the EFCC bore testimony to the commitment of the Commission to the fight against internet-related frauds. He said actionable intelligence received from local and international enforcement agencies had revealed that the suspects, alongside their collaborators, were high-level targets in organized cyber syndicate network. Magu revealed that the two high-profile financial crime suspects were picked up in Abuja and Lagos through credible intelligence report, which flagged the suspect as kingpins of organized cyber syndicate network. Explaining further, Magu disclosed that Momfa had been under the EFCC radar before he was finally arrested. He said the suspect had allegedly laundered over 14 billion naira through a company identified as Ismalo Global Investments Limited while operating 51 bank accounts in Nigeria, which he used to acquire properties in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates. Upon his arrest, 5 expensive wristwatches worth over 200 million naira were recovered from him. According to the anti-graft boss, Momfa's accomplice Hamza Kode used 2 different firms, THK Services Limited and CHK Properties Limited, to launder about 19 billion naira. and was living large at a 5 million naira per annum suite at the Eko Atlantic Pearl Towers, Victoria Island, Lagos. Magu also emphasized the fact that the commission, prior to the arrest of both Momfa and Kude, had independently launched intensive investigative actions against the internet fraudsters popularly known as Yahoo boys, culminating in various strategic raids on their hideouts. Speaking further about the successes recorded in the cybercrime war, Magu added that from January 2019 to date, the Lagos office of EFCC, in addition to the recovery of several properties and exotic cars suspected to have been acquired through the process of crime, over 300 arrests have also been made, while 207 convictions secured. While describing the media as an important ally in the anti-graft fight, Magu charged the media to join hands with the Commission in sensitizing members of the public about the evil of internet frauds as well as economic and financial crimes. Magu also used the occasion to disclose that the Commission might soon put in place a policy of rehabilitating convicted internet fraudsters so that they could deploy their computer wizardry to good use for the overall well-being of the society. He called on the media and other stakeholders to support the EFCC as the Commission champions the crusade of ridding Nigeria of corruption. Martha Eche reporting.
Justice Patricia Ajoku of the Federal High Court sitting in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, has ordered the remand of a fake native doctor, Fatai Olalere Ali, also known as Baba Bore, Baba Oshun, and two others, Adigun Fatai Olusegun and Olufemi Kolawole, in prison custody, pending the filing and hearing and determination of their bail applications. The accused persons were arraigned by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC Ibadan Zonal Office, on offences bordering on conspiracy, money laundering, and obtaining by false pretense. Martha Eche has this. Please stay tuned.
The court had earlier granted the Commission's prayer for an order of interim forfeiture of properties traced to Ali, as well as freezing of the accounts he allegedly used to receive proceeds of crime. According to count one of the charges, Olusegun and Kolawole conspired with Ali to obtain money under false pretenses from one Atiogbe Daniel Babatunde. The charges against the trio contravene Section 8, subsection A of the Advance Fee Fraud and Other Fraud-Related Offences Act, 2006, Section 110, subsection A, and punishable under Section 1, subsection 3 of the Advance Fee Fraud and Other Fraud-Related Offences Act, 2006, and Section 15, subsection 2D of the Money Laundering Prohibition Act, 2012, as amended, and punishable under Section 15, subsection 3 of the same Act. Before their arrest, the Commission had received several intelligence reports linking Ali to a series of fraud allegations involving large sums of money. Details of the intelligence allege that he engages in money doubling, through which he swindled and collected money from his victims with the promise of using his spiritual powers to multiply the sums for them, but would instead divert same to his personal use. He was arrested on July 9, 2019. His confessions later led to the arrest of his conspirators. The Commission thereafter filed an application seeking an interim forfeiture order of the properties and accounts of the suspects. The application is pursuant to Sections 28, 29, and 34, subsection 1 of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission Establishment Act 2004, Sections 333 and 337 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015, Section 14, subsection 12K of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, and under the interim jurisdiction of the Honorable Court. Justice Ajoku granted the application of the EFCC and ordered that the properties of the suspects be temporarily forfeited to the federal government of Nigeria. She also ordered the freezing of their bank accounts pending the conclusion of the investigation, prosecution, and final determination of the cases against them. The properties include 5 buildings, 3 cars, and hectares of farmland. When the accused persons were called upon to take their plea, they all pleaded not guilty to the charges preferred against them. Due to the not guilty plea, Prosecution Counsel Oluwatinue Daramola prayed the court for a trial date and an order to remand the accused persons in prison custody. Counsels to the accused persons prayed the court for a short date to hear the applications of their respective candidates. The presiding judge, however, refused their prayers, stating that their applications were not yet before the court. Justice Ajoku then ordered that the accused persons be remanded in prison custody as she adjourned the matter to November 22, 2019 for trial. Martha Eche reporting.
The program is still The Eagle. Acting Chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Ibrahim Magu, has commended the Public Complaints Commission for their aggressive contribution in the fight against corruption. Magu made the commendation while giving a goodwill message at the opening cocktail of the 2019 International Ombud Expo at the Sheraton Hotels in Abuja. Here is Abbas Abubakar Umar once again with details.
The International Ombudsman Expo 2019 was organized by a United Kingdom-based company in collaboration with the Public Complaints Commission of Nigeria. The event, which had in attendance ombudsmen from over 50 African countries, took place at the Sheraton Hotels in Abuja. Ibrahim Magu, acting chairman of the EFCC, in a goodwill message presented at the opening cocktail for delegates, stated that the Public Complaints Commission, PCC, has restored hope of Nigerians by contributing immensely in the fight against corruption. He congratulated the chairman and chief commissioner of the Public Complaints Commission, Honorable Chile Egbawa, for the initiative to host such an event, describing it as the biggest anti-corruption agencies and ombudsman gathering in the world.
I want to congratulate the chairman of the Public Complaints Commission. I believe this is one of the biggest ombudsman gatherings.
Speaking further, the anti-corruption Caesar described corruption ravaging Nigeria as the greatest problem of the country and further decried the impact of corruption on the nation's image among the Committee of Nations. He added that there is a serious hate against corrupt individuals across the globe. He said corruption and other related crimes perpetrated on a mind-boggling scale had ensured a bad image for Nigeria before the international community.
But I tell you today, with all authority, that this narrative is changing for the better. Nigeria today can stand shoulder high because we are doing all it takes to win the war against corruption, which you have been doing in your country.
Chief Public Complaints Commissioner and Ombudsman of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, PCC, Honorable Chile Egbawa, thanked the EFCC for its support towards the success of the event. He called on Nigerians from all walks of life to support the anti-graft agency, saying the fight will be all-encompassing if we all play a role.
Our special guest, Chairman EFCC, has already thanked you for coming. And I'm not about asking us to go away. I just want to let us know that this occasion is an informal one.
The event also witnessed cultural displays of the various ethnic groups in Nigeria. The International Ombud Expo brought together over 500 national and specialty ombuds and grievance handling offices from over 100 countries in an exhibition of the role and operations of the unique institutions in facilitating better governance and driving performance in government and organizations across the world. The EFCC was part of the exhibitors. The Commission, among other items, displayed various incriminating instruments recovered from fraudsters. Items such as fake currencies, both local and international, fake charms and effigies, fake jewelry, fake international passports of various countries, fake credit cards, fake Canadian and UK visas and chemicals purportedly used in producing fake currencies were displayed to the amazement of the visitors.
Fake Ghanaian cedis, fake British pounds.
You see from them?
And
This was too?
those are specimen notes.
Okay.
The dollars are produced from this. They cut this paper into a dollar size.
Yes.
So and wash it in the chemical. And so when they wash it in the chemical, they come out like this. It's fake.
Gross. Assuming I can get gross. Security is not there.
Yes. He used this to deceive someone. That he has powers that can call spirits to act. That the spirits were the ones who slotted this into the bottle.
Abbas Abubakar Umar reporting for the Eagle.
Next on the program is a special report on the EFCC Enugu Zonal Office. The office, which was created over a decade ago, enjoys a good relationship with the host communities. This report was compiled by Chris Oluka and Ashade Haruna and presented by Ilyasu Haruna Bala. The report.
Enugu State is one of the states in the eastern part of Nigeria, located at the foot of Udi Plateau. The state shares borders with Abia and Imo to the south, Ebonyi State to the east, Benue State to the northeast, Kogi State to the northwest, and Anambra State to the west. Enugu, the capital city of Enugu State, is on the railroad from Port Harcourt, 150 miles, about 240 kilometers south-southwest, and at the intersection of roads from Aba, Onitsha, and Abakaliki. It is approximately 4 driving hours away from Port Harcourt, where coal shipments exited Nigeria. Enugu is also located within an hour drive from Onitsha, one of the biggest commercial cities in Africa, and 2 hours drive from Aba, another very large commercial city, both of which are trading centers in Nigeria. From being the capital of the southern province, Enugu became the capital of the eastern region, now divided into 9 states. The capital of now defunct Federal Republic of Biafra. Thereafter, the capital of East Central State, Anambra State, Old Enugu State, and now the capital of the present Enugu State through a process of state creation and diffusion of administrative authority. Based on these significant advantages, when the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC 13 years ago decided to expand its reach by creating zonal offices, Enugu became the choicest location to serve the eastern part of the country. Made up of over 200 staff, the zonal office began operations in 2006. And from inception till date, the zone has recorded tremendous achievements in its operations, part of which is the drastic rise in its number of convictions. The Eagle team had an exclusive interview with the zonal head, Usman Ahmad Imam.
Between January to now, or to date, EFCC Southeast Enugu has recorded 80 convictions as against 14 recorded in 2018. That is phenomenal. We have changed the narratives.
He said the zonal office has also secured the forfeiture of properties, cars and cash running into millions of naira.
In the public corruption case we are doing, IMO to be precise, we have targeted a lot of properties that are presently a subject of interim forfeiture, although interim is not final. But the target of the interim forfeiture is huge. We are pursuing it in court. But we have also forfeited a lot of vehicles that is connected to cybercrime.
What are the strategies employed in achieving this great feat?
We didn't just sit down to wait for petitions to come and we investigate. We embark on incessant raids, taking the fight against internet fraud to the doorstep of the fraudsters across the region. We have had number of raids in Enugu Metro itself. We have had number of raids in Owerri, Imo State. We have had raids in Anambra. So I think this is basically one of the major reasons for the change in the results.
Of what particular importance is the EFCC Enugu Zonal Office to the southeastern part of Nigeria?
The office covers the entire southeast, so its importance cannot be overemphasized. It is the presence of that zonal office that translates into the presence of EFCC in the southeast. And that EFCC has assisted tremendously in its activities in trying to make sure that Nigerians, ordinary Nigerians, did not lose their hard-earned monies from fraudsters.
Imam said, apart from the raid on criminal hideouts, arrest and prosecution, the office places more emphasis on prevention, and to that effect, massive public enlightenment campaigns are carried out in order to educate the public about the ills of corruption and why they should be part of the war against it.
The activities of internet fraud, Yahoo is high, and that is why, apart from the raiding, arresting and investigating, the zone has also embarked on massive public enlightenment campaigns. We are telling parents to take up their God's-given responsibilities and ensure that they have trained their children properly, to show them that it doesn't pay to go into crime, that in life you have to take the stages. If you run, you crash.
What is the zonal office relationship with the host communities?
The host community, like I told you, there is no hostilities. The hostilities may come from the criminals. You know, every criminal is normally hostile to the law enforcement, but the community, they are accommodative, and then we have also been able to assist a lot of members of the communities. Many cases which ordinarily you cannot get justice anywhere apart from EFCC, people have run to us and they have gotten justice. There is a lot of land scam also in the southeast generally. People sell non-existing lands, some even high-profile persons. We have been able to recover monies and return it to the victims.
EFCC help in eliminating the Yahoo boys around. EFCC helping when the money in your account is more than what you do. EFCC take note of it, and fraud as in every illegal act.
That every state of the federation or every country in the world needs to have something like that to checkmate some activities of greedy persons and then corrupt individuals in the society. It is obvious that the problem of Nigeria, as you rightly know, is corruption. If you pull away corruption from Nigerian issues, you will understand that Nigeria is a very beautiful place to be.
Any challenges in the course of doing this job?
Very well. In every life situation there are challenges. So here too there is challenges. Challenges in terms of resources. Resources are always not enough. But we try to make do with what we have. And then sometimes it's basically resources anyhow you want to look at it. Even information that you get to be able to get to these bad guys. So people don't just want to give you information for free. Information has to be paid for.
The zonal head said the support and cooperation the zone receives from the acting chairman of the EFCC, Ibrahim Magu, has helped greatly in giving them the strength and courage to do the job to the best of their abilities.
For me as a person, since I was appointed as the Commander Southeast, he has been responsive to my demands, and being responsive to the demand has added value. He is somebody who I have discovered has the ability of identifying the right persons, placing them in the right places, and he has been getting results. Overall, his achievements are unprecedented. If you look at the recoveries in the last 4 years and other achievements, honestly, it's wonderful. EFCC is a model at the continental level.
Ilyasu Haruna Bala, reporting for The Eagle.
Thank you for watching, and that brings us to the end of this week's edition of The Eagle. We hope you continue to tune in as we bring you interesting updates about the activities of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Please visit our website at www.efccnigeria.org Like our page on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram @Official EFCC. My name remains Aisha Gambari. Thank you for watching. God bless Nigeria. Bye-bye.